Hey friend, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy you had a little bit of time to come hang out today. So how are you doing? How have things been? I hope you're doing really well. I do. So can you believe that we are 3 weeks into November already? I don't believe it. Because I feel like Halloween was just yesterday. So since we are right on that cusp of the holiday season, I'm going to call our video today a pre-holiday happiness haul. I think that's what we'll call it, because that's kind of what it is. We're right there just before that threshold where we transition into the holiday season, and I have a lot of things that I found that are just happy things. A lot of holiday decor, yes, but I also have a few other little happy random things that I wanted to share with you, as I tend to do. As I tend to do anyway, because I love to find happy little things and then I like to share them with you. I like to share that happiness with you too. A lot of times we do collective hauls from different places, but today is pure Target magic. We just have Target today. So I will show you the holiday season stuff, and then we'll do the little doodads, the little extra things. And the first thing we're going to start with in the haul is actually my hoodie. It's actually my hoodie right here. We have a Woolrich branded hoodie. You can see the logo across the front. I love this. They had a lot of cool Woolrich things, from clothing to some like home decor items. I was very tempted to get a candle. I really was. But I decided to just go with a hoodie because this will last me much longer than a candle. It will. But I love this. It's really cool. Just a black, simple hoodie. And then we have just the logo, the Woolrich, spelled out in the swirly twirly font. Just embroidered here on the front, and it's very comfortable. I love it. It's not a like a fuzzy sweatshirt hoodie. It has that French terry lining to it, so it doesn't get super hot or anything. I have actually already worn this, which is so funny because I remember, what was it, a couple of videos ago, I had that sweatshirt on and I was like, oh, I won't be able to wear this sweatshirt out until like December. And then I was pleasantly surprised by this. We got like a burst of cooler weather and it was so nice. I loved it. It got a little warmer again, as it does. It does. It's still okay, but we had a really nice period of cooler weather, and then a very cold little bit, to the point, oh my gosh, y'all, it snowed at my house last week. That is unheard of. That is so unheard of for it to snow in where I live in the middle of North Carolina in November. Like, that's crazy. That does not happen. And it was beautiful. It really was. And it was the best kind because it didn't stick. There was no, I was surprised by it. I was like, was I supposed to expect this to happen? I wasn't keeping tabs on the weather, I guess, but it just, one evening, it just snowed for like a couple hours. It did not stick or accumulate, but it was gorgeous. It was so beautiful. I love snow. I love to look at it and everything. We don't get a ton. We do not. We've certainly had plenty of winter storms. We get a lot of ice, like an icy snow mix, and that's pretty dangerous actually. It's not just straight snow always, but when it does snow, it's so exciting around here. And it was just beautiful to look at. So I was excited about the fact that I've been able to wear this hoodie already. I've been very excited about my hoodie. It's really nice to be able to just wear cozy little hoodies. Yeah, because if you watch the Cinnamon Girl video, you know my vote was for a hoodie. My vote is for hoodie over anything. It is over sweaters, over cardigans. It is going to be the hoodie life for me. Thank you. So this is the first thing. We'll dive into the Christmas stuff. Oh, do you want to see my nails? I love these nails. Look how pretty. Oh And these were Halloween. These are Halloween nails. I mean, I feel like these are anytime nails, but I love that they were Halloween nails because that means I got them on clearance. Yeah, they had these on Amazon on clearance for like $3. Yeah, so I scooped them up. I just scooped them up because they're so pretty. I love these. You can wear these anytime. I mean, look how they shine and just, oh my goodness. And you got the little stars. Got the little stars right there. Oh, I love these. They're so pretty. So I just had to show you my nails. But we'll do Christmas. So this thing, this is the biggest, well, one of the bigger things. We have this very pretty Candolier set. And it's not just one piece. Let me see. Let me make sure. There we go. It's not just one piece. These are individual, just individual little like clip candles. What do they say? Candolier set, clips included, 6 count. And I just love these so much. I mean, I love vintage style, retro. We would call this retro. But yes, like I have a vintage Christmas tree that I put up every year. And I've done a video like many moons ago now with my vintage ornaments. And so most everything on that tree is original vintage, but I do have certain modern elements in there, like anything like this that looks vintage. Even though it's quite modern, just to add to that. But I love the authenticity of, you know, that tree with so many vintage, real, true vintage ornaments from, you know, like the 40s and 50s and 60s, like the 40s through the 70s pretty much. I do have some modern things like this, but I thought this would be so cool to clip these little candles on it, and it would just add something, I think, really special. I just love all this like gold tinsel. The gold tinsel. They had so much cute retro stuff at Target for Christmas this year. Oh my gosh. Tell me I don't need some pink disco ball candle table centerpiece thing. I don't even remember what it is. I was just like, wow. But I do not need that. I don't need anything. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And they had them out, and now I checked the app and I couldn't find it again. I'm like, did they sell out? I don't know. I don't need it anyway. But I was very intrigued. I was quite intrigued by it. It's just this beautiful like candle centerpiece thing, I think, from memory, and it had like, I feel like there was like a deer and a disco ball, and it's like a very amazing. It's quite amazing. These just are such beautiful colors. We have red, and I think in this lighting, I want to say this is like a light pinkish color, and then it's very vibrant green, and this is almost like a very pale silvery minty color. At least that's what looks like, a blue. And then that really vivid pink, and then is this gold? Yeah, I think, or is it silver? It's a little, the lighting is dim and everything's reflecting, so I think it's gold though. It'll probably turn out gold in the camera. Regardless, it's amazing, and I was like, I definitely would add that to the vintage tree. So sparkly and pretty. So sparkly. My garlands that are on that tree are modern. They're not original vintage. And also, what else on there? The Radco Twirl Bright lights. Although I've only had them for a couple years now, I think, and some of the bulbs are burned out, and I'm gonna have to find replacements. Those Twirl Bright bulbs, they're so beautiful. They are hard to find and they're expensive. So I'm trying, I'll have to try to find some replacement bulbs because I love them so much. I got them for myself as like a birthday present probably like 2 or 3 years ago because I had looked at those lights forever. They're not original vintage. They just are made the Radco Shiny Bright brand stuff. And I just love those lights. They're like, you know, great, two different, like two-tone lights. And they're very beautiful. They're like, I think it's C9 bulbs. Is that right? C7, C9. Yeah. But they're the prettiest lights. And now I have to already replace bulbs. Oh, I'll have to see. But, see if sometimes people sell those on eBay. But I just love the vintage style stuff. This is our next kind of biggish item in the haul. Oh my gosh, is this not the cutest little thing? It's a little hot cocoa stand. It's a little hot cocoa stand. Oh my gosh. And look, it looks like a little brick, little stand that you can come get hot cocoa from. It's so cute. We have like the hot cocoa up here. Hot cocoa right across there. And it's the cutest little thing. We have sparkly snow and these felt holly berry leaves, and then the little bottle brush wreath right here. Just a pretty little accent. And look, it's got a little cocoa mug. Let's see, right here, it even has like little marshmallows. That is so fun. It's so fun. And our little wreath right here. Wreath, the little berries. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 berries on this little wreath here. And then we have sparkly snow right across that, right there. Oh, it's so festive. I love it. Because we put out, my son and I put out a lot of, well, we put out a lot of everything. We put out a lot of everything, but we have a lot of like gingerbread houses and stuff that we put out, and the kitchen island is exploding with the gingerbread stuff. But like food, like themed stuff. I was like, how, it's almost like a little gingerbread town. And I was like, how adorable would this be over there with that stuff? Although ultimately this is going to be my son's decision as to where this lands. I suggested it, but ultimately he is the resident decorator, so he will decide. I trust his creative genius. I do. He comes up with the best layouts and the way he positions stuff. I love it. I just take everything out, I set him up, and then I disappear, and he puts it all together in the kitchen. He makes all kinds of little scenes, and it's just beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to see what he does. But I got this thinking it's so cool, and I was like, the reason I got this was because of our next thing, which is this. because look at this. Oh my gosh, is this not the cutest thing? I mean, cute, but insert chef bird, and it's like, oh my gosh, like next level adorable. What in the world? He's so cute. We will admire the bird separately, but I just wanted to show you these two pieces together because, oh my gosh, this bird was made for this. It really was. This is his time to shine. It is, right here in the hot cocoa stand. So I'm so excited about this. It's so cute. So let's look at the bird. Here's our bird friend up close. You can see, isn't he so adorable? Oh my goodness. So we've got the chef hat. We've got this chef hat right here. And he's got glasses, and then just the whole uniform with this gingerbread cookie. Little gingerbread cookie right here. Oh my goodness, so cute. So cute. And it seems that this bird is named Dash. So I don't have a ton of birds. I've probably gotten more birds in the past year than I ever have been interested in, but they just make some really cute ones. But if you have hung out with me after a Target haul, then you know that I like the birds, but I'm not like as crazy about the birds as I am about those felt friends. We've got felt friends, don't worry. Those are next. But yeah, so like I like the birds, but they really have to like call to me. It's got like little stringy things on his beak. But oh, it's so cute. I love all the details they put into just all these pieces. I do. I mean, they really put in a whole bunch, like from just a little cookie and then the stripes that are on the hat. And then even this, like the threading around it, it's like this very pretty, like metallic silver. Just all the little touches. And even, speaking of details, look back here. Look, he has a velvet ribbon to tie his apron around. And then look at the tail feather. Look at the tail feather. It even has this little embroidery right there. Yeah. I don't know, these are just so fun, I think. Little featherly friends. We got this featherly friend. I don't remember how many birds I have. The Christmas holiday birds. I'm not sure. I don't really remember right off. I don't think it's very many though. I don't. So we have this now. I do have new felt friends that we got, the little felt duos. So we will look at those next. Here is our first set. Our first little felt friend set. Our first little felt friend set. Now I call them felt friends because I just like that. They're actually called felt duos if you're looking for them in the app or something online. They are called felt duos, but that's not as fun as felt friends. I call them felt friends. So this is actually not super Christmassy at all, I don't think, and it's just perfect for these cozy months, which is perfect because it means we can enjoy it for a long time. And it's just a little cute waffle, this adorable waffle, and a jug of maple syrup. So let me see a little more closely. Look how adorable, little face. And we just have the perfect grid lines. This is the perfect waffle. And a little pat of butter. A little pat of butter right there. And then we just have the happy little jug of maple syrup. They're so cute together. They're so adorable. And then just, you know, plain on the back, nothing crazy there. But I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's just a nice warm and cozy. And of course, I know waffles. And waffles are like a huge, like, Christmas morning tradition breakfast for a lot of people too. I love waffles, especially in the cooler months. Cooler months, they're just very cozy and comforting. So we have this one, and our next one is also not super Christmassy, which I like a lot because we can just enjoy it for longer. And we have this little mountain and sled. Here we go up close. We have this little mountain, and it's got a snow-capped peak right there. And then we have the little sled, the red sled. The red sled. And they're just happy to be here. They are happy to be here. So cute. I love things like this. Oh, look, and it's cute because the, what are these, the rails? Is that what they're called? I feel like there's another word. But here, they're blue. They're blue. They match the mountain. So pretty. The pretty little detail there. So yeah, these are so fun, and it's kind of the snow sparkles. I don't know if that picked up when I was showing it to you. I think it does. See how that just sparkles? Sparkling snow there, right there on the top. Sparkly, 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 sparkly snow. I do not live in an area where we really can use these much, so I never got to have like a full-fledged sled or toboggan or whatever you call it. My preferred method of sliding down snowy hills was a trash can lid. And they were great. I'll tell you, they are great. I remember when I was younger, like, we had a few years where we got like really significant snowstorms and school was closed for like a week. And I think at least one of the years, like, every day we had like an extra, you know, like the Rubbermaid trash can lids. like we had that and that worked perfectly. I just folded that thing over. I was busy all day because we had a pretty good hill in the backyard, like decent. So I lucked out on that. So I would just go, I grabbed a trash can lid and I would just go up and down that hill all day long. All day. It was so fun. But it would be cool, I think, to be able to, you know, have the kind of weather where you can really use this kind of sled. So fun. And now we have one more set, and it's definitely Christmas. It is definitely Christmas. We have this little gingerbread cookie and a peppermint. I mean, don't get much more Christmassy than that. So we have the little peppermint here. Little peppermint right there. So cute, little twirl swirls. And then I love this gingerbread cookie. I love it. Look, it's outlined just perfectly. He's kind of sitting, actually. He's seated. I don't know if you can tell that. There you go. You can now. He's seated. So his little, but his cookie didn't break. He's a flexible cookie. And I just love how it's outlined all the way around in this like really cute fuzzy frosting. It's like a little fuzzy frosting. See? There. And then he's got this cute little red bow tie and the little buttons just right here and here. Little buttons and bow tie and the fuzzy frosting. So really fun. And then nothing on the back, really, nothing to see there. But they're adorable. They're adorable. We have a bunch of felt friends. One of these days we'll have to, it would require me to go through all of my seasonal boxes. A felt friends collection would probably be a video, honestly, as many as we have. That is gingerbread houses. I know Luchessa suggested that, and she is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. We could definitely have one of those too. But I love little felt friends, so we are going to add these to the collection for sure. And then another thing that they make at Target a lot over in Bullseye's Playground is those little jars, little doodad bottles of like decorative things, and I see them a lot for Halloween and Christmas. I can't remember, maybe they have them for other holidays. I definitely have lots of little Halloween bottles. This is what I'm talking about, and I have five. A lot of times I do not love every single bottle that they make in that season, but I got all the ones they had. Because they're so fun. They are. So these are just labeled as collectible bottles right here, and I believe they're only $1. Yeah, they're only $1 over in Bullseye's Playground. Bullseye's Playground, if you don't have Target, it is just this little impulse buy section at the front of the store. So many cute little things, and everything's like between $1 and $5. I have gotten some amazing things over there for the price. So yeah, definitely don't skip out on that section. But this one is so cool. Here we have the Winter Wonderland bottle. Look in there, so cute. We have the snow and a little bottle brush tree inside, and of course it just has the cork on the top. But I just love these little decorative bottles. They're so cute. They are so cute. And then we have, I'm trying to take these little things off before we look at them. There we go. We don't need the tags. Oh, this one's fun. It's called Yule Magic. I love this one so much. Look inside. It actually is so magical in there. Just lots of like confetti and shredded stuff that we have. What do we have in here? Oh my goodness. We have a little pearls. I mean, red shredded paper, but like little pearls in here, and like faceted iridescent beads and little candy cane confetti pieces, and those look like stockings, I think. And snowflakes. And snowflakes. Look how pretty. That is so pretty inside there. It definitely is Yule magic in a bottle. Yule magic right there, right there. So fun. And I'm kind of rediscovering these with you because I haven't looked at them since I got them. I got these right before Halloween, and I've been saving them for you to show them to you. So when we had a chance to hang out, we could look at them. So I haven't looked at them in like 3 weeks, and so it's fun. It's like, ooh, what did I get? This is fun. Oh man, I love this because it's super colorful. Christmas lights. We have a bottle of Christmas lights. Christmas lights. Just look how beautiful that is. You can see, hopefully you can tell. There's a little bit of glare, but a bottle full of colorful Christmas lights. So cool. Right there, the label. Christmas lights. Christmas lights. They look really pretty when you hold them up to the light, because they're kind of like the clearish material, clearish plastic. Here's our next bottle. It is more simplistic but very, very adorable. We have a bottle of candy canes. Candy canes. There's the candy cane label, and then these are beautiful little candy canes. Beautiful little candy canes. Ribbon wrapped candy canes. I love those too. They're really pretty. And then our last one. Take the little thing off. There we go. Frozen snowballs. Super cute. And these will work for like a winter decoration beyond Christmas time. Frozen snowballs right here. Just a jar full of snowballs. So fun though. And I imagine that if you have an elf that visits your house during the holiday season, some of these might come in handy. I don't know. I see an elf wanting to get mischievous with these things. Our elf is very good. He is no trouble whatsoever. He's a delight is what he is. Jingles, he's our elf. Jingles is a delight. He doesn't do anything weird or annoying or scary. Sometimes he brings treats, and that's awesome. He just moves around. He's really cool. I love Jingles. He is the best elf. And here they are all together. All 5 of our little bottles. You're gonna make a nice little sound if you shake them up. Different little things inside of all of them. So this one, the candy canes. That one's okay. And then I don't think this will make, it's not gonna make a sound. And then I don't know about this one. A little bit. Just a little bit. And then, of course, the snowballs aren't really, no, it's gonna make a sound. But, yeah. Christmas lights make a good sound. So those are all of our bottles. And actually, that is all the Christmas stuff. That's all the holiday stuff that I have to share with you for today. But I just have like 3 other little fun things I picked up that I wanted to show you too. And here we go. I told you it was going to be random happy things. And what is more random and happy than a unicorn dressed up like a witch? I mean, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love this. Of course, I got this before Halloween, like the week before Halloween. Halloween. Over, it was like over on the Plush end cap in the toy section. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is the most magical unicorn I have ever seen. It is Gigglescape brand, and I don't think, yeah, you get to name it yourself. It doesn't have a pre-assigned name or anything, but oh my gosh, I love this. This is mine. This is for me. But so soft, so soft. We just have all these pretty fabric ribbons, I guess, pieces. The black and orange and blue and yellow here. And you can see the eyes right there. A little golden yellow unicorn horn. And what I love though is the little outfit. It's like a faux leather. Like a faux leather cape. A faux leather cape. And it just has really pretty gold stars embroidered all over it, which is so pretty. It's so pretty. And then, oh my goodness, it just ties like as like a little bow tie with a star right there in the middle. But this is so cool. It makes a nice sound too. The leather, the faux leather, and her hat matches. It's a matching hat as well. And then the little tail. Tail right here. We have all the colors here. Blue, black, yellow, and orange. I cannot get over how cute and soft this unicorn is. I love this unicorn. It's so cool. I am going to have her in this room here with me. Just for fun. Just for fun. You are never too old for anything. But you're never too old for any stuffed animals or toys or any of that kind of stuff. So if anybody tells you that, no, they're wrong. They're wrong. You can have whatever you want, whenever you want it. You can. So that includes unicorns dressed like witches. It does. We even have these little golden, like, corduroy hooves. Yeah, so super cute. This next thing is definitely random. It's so random, but I thought it'd be fun to show you. I just really wanted this for my desk. I sometimes, especially if I'm on calls or something like that, I just like to mess around with stuff. I do. So this is a perfect thing to mess around with. I think it's a little squeezy bear, and look how fabulous. Oh my gosh, look at the multicolored glitter happening in this box. Oh my gosh. We have a multicolored glitter bear. So, and they collect them all. They have 4. I guess gold, pink, and a green, but I had to go with the multicolor, of course. So I'm gonna take him out of the box and we're gonna look at it. I have successfully rescued the bear. Oh my goodness, how glorious is this? Look at the bear. Now, it's squishy, so it's not gonna make tippy taps. It's not gonna make taps, but if I hold it just close enough to the microphone, you can maybe hear a little pitter patter sound, but oh, that's so pretty. Look at the glitter. The light just catches that so well. What an adorable little fidget thing. Squeezy bear. So let's squeeze him. Let's see. Him or her. I don't know. Let's squeeze it. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a pretty good little squeezy thing. Because sometimes they have different textures and stuff. And they'll get like sticky feeling. But this isn't like that. Nope. It is not like that. It's very squishy. It's very squishy. You can just squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 pull it apart too much. I don't want to. But it's fun. It's really cute. I'm just gonna keep it on my desk, I think, in my other work room. It'd be really cute. These are so fun, and I love that it's the glitter is just kind of in this material, and it's not like the floaty stuff. You know, like those mash'ems. My son had a bunch of those when he was younger, and I was really surprised at how well those things hold up, but they are not indestructible. They aren't, but for the most part, you know, they can take a beating, but you know, you never know. The ones with the liquid, I'm like, oh gosh, when's that gonna go wrong? When is that gonna go wrong? But this won't go wrong. It's not liquidy like that. So I'm gonna put this on my desk, and I have one more thing to share with you today, and that is this beautiful notebook. This beautiful notebook. So pretty. The colors are beautiful, and this is from the French artist series featuring work by Morgan Harper Nichols. Morgan Harper Nichols. Right there. There's the artist on the back. And the front says, "You are worthy of new beginnings." You are worthy of new beginnings. And you are. You are worthy of new beginnings. So it looks like, how closely you can see, we have that. The colors are so pretty. And I love that it has the like metallic gold right there. Metallic gold lines on the front. I love Morgan Harper Nichols. I have followed her on Instagram for several years. I really have. I'll read you a little bit about her. Here on the back it says, Morgan Harper Nichols, also known as MHN, is an autistic artist and poet whose work is inspired by real-life interactions and stories. Based in Atlanta, Georgia, Morgan's work is inspired by stories, conversations, and everyday life. Morgan is the creator of the Storyteller app and shares her work online on a daily basis, reaching over 2 million people across platforms. She's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend checking her out too. And I love that it even has like the little, I guess you'd call this a journal. I call it a notebook, but you can do whatever you want with it. It even has the little ribbon right here. You can mark your place. It's nice. It's a really nice notebook. It is. So, and I think she had some other things at Target as well. Just really pretty colors in her artwork. But it's the words, of course. It's the words that are so beautiful. So I highly recommend checking her out. Checking her out online. Okay, my friend, that's everything that I had to share with you for today. I'm so happy that I got a chance to see you. It was really good to spend time together today. I am wishing you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or your night and a very good sleep. And until I see you next time,